Hey guys, it's Rose with another Rosie Concepts video, and this week we are all about lo-fi. Just kidding, but we are going to be talking about low fidelity sound today because on the album Robbers and Cowards, the last track, the hidden track, uses this technique. I'm not sure if they recorded it in this lo-fi way or if they mixed it in later, but today we're going to go over both of those techniques. I always feel that the cool, vintagey sound sums up an album really well. It's a great finishing note and rounds everything out. So, let's figure out how to do it. Lo-fi, or low fidelity, is defined as production or reproduction of audio characterized by unpolished or rough quality. So, it doesn't sound very good. The reason I use the word vintagey, because that's totally a word, is because when people used to record on old consoles with old processors, a lot of the frequencies were lost on the inaccurate equipment. This creates a warmer sound. If the equipment is bad enough, it creates what has been dubbed a lo-fi sound. If you want the most authentic sound on your song, and you know you want that lo-fi sound on either the entire song or just one section, the easiest way to make that happen is to record it that way. Moving microphones farther away will give you less detail. Using old microphones or not very high quality equipment will help out with that. Maybe put a blanket in between the microphone and the instrument. Maybe you EQ the amp to only put out mid ranges and make it sound worse. You can get weird with it. There's also the possibility that you recorded something earlier and now you want more of a lo-fi sound on it. Or maybe you knew you wanted the lo-fi sound but couldn't quite get the right tones while you were recording, so you planned on mixing it in later. Let's talk about how to change the already high quality into low quality. The first thing I would do is put a bandpass EQ on everything. This is the EQ that I put on my tracks I will show you later. As you can see, I took out all of the highs and lows because I'm trying to recreate a sound that doesn't have the capacity to capture those detailed frequencies. EQ is going to give you that basic sound, and you could leave your processing right there, honestly. With a few tweaks on individual tracks, you'll definitely get that lo-fi sound. But if you want to be a bit more particular, you could use some other plugins as well. Compressors can be used to beef up your sound, and ones like the distressor can be used to create distortion to make it sound like you were clipping while recording. Compressors can also be used to way overcompress duplicate tracks and then mix in the really gross sound with the higher quality tracks. Saturation knobs could help a lot because they really bring that vintagey, warm, mid-range tone to a track. You could also experiment with different pedals and run the already recorded tracks through a distortion pedal to try and re-record them with less fidelity. There are so many things you could try with this. Here are the tracks I recorded earlier. I recorded one as I normally would, I processed one to sound more lo-fi, and I recorded a version trying to make it worse quality from the start. Here are the examples. This is the track recorded normally.
Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane.
This is the track edited to sound of lesser quality.
Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane.
And this is the track recorded with low fidelity in mind.
Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane. Bragging rights are strange when you're king of the lane.
So there are a lot of options available to you with this topic. You can go really far with this idea, or you can just bring a light taste of vintagey sound. There are a lot of small things that can contribute to making this sound, so as always, trying lots of different things yourself is going to be the best way to figure out what you like, what works, and if the effect is even going to be right for the song. Well, that's all I have for today, but go ahead and comment any thoughts or ideas you guys have. It's probably one of the least cut and dry topics that we've talked about so far, so I would love to see some creative ideas. I'll see you guys next week with another Rosie Concept video. See ya!